So today I'm doing a full face of Rare Beauty. This is an updated video because I have newer products in my collection. So let's start with, this is a favorite of mine, the Rare Beauty Primer. And this is the Illuminating Primer. It's very pretty and very nice and hydrating. And the packaging actually reminds me of the Rose Ink foundation. It looks creamy and it has a pearlescent inside it, but it's not glittery. So you can see the nice pearlescent effect it gives to your skin. So you can go with more if you want. Before I put foundation, I'm gonna go with her new product, and this is the Rare Beauty Eye Illuminating product, and it's not a concealer, it's just an under eye brightener, and mine is in the shade Light. And it has this nice metal ball. I have a review on my channel on this product and I love it, and you don't have to use it the way I use it. I normally add it on top of foundation, but because I have a concealer, I'm just gonna add it underneath the foundation just to brighten the under eye area a bit. It's very nice. It's a very nice product. Okay, so let's move on to foundation, and this is her original foundation, the Rare Beauty in the shade 170W, and give it a good shake. Let's apply this foundation. I don't remember my thoughts on this, but we'll see. So I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty foundation brush. This is this nice tilted one, very nice and dense. Oh, I forgot that this foundation a little bit goes a long way. I love Rare Beauty products. This is another brand that I actually really enjoy, besides the Makeup by Mario one. Very smooth. So this foundation, I'm going to go with a dampened sponge, but this foundation has a very silky, very satin finish. So it's very light on the face, and it feels, coverage is very nice as well. So I remember really liking this foundation. Okay, now for concealer, I'm going to go with my Rare Beauty concealer. This is again in the shade 170W, which is basically a baby version of the foundation. And I'm going to apply that in the inner corner, outer. I don't have the primer, the eye primer, so I'm just going to use this as an eye primer as well. This is a beautiful concealer. I actually really enjoy this concealer. It doesn't feel cakey, it feels brightening, and it provides enough coverage. Very pretty. I think the complexion looks really nice. Let's move on to brows before we move on to the complexion again. You guys know how much I love my Rare Beauty Shape and Fill Duo, and this is in the shade brown. It's very interesting product. I've been using it a lot. And it comes with, this is good for when you travel, but right here comes with this cute spoolie and brush. There's the spoolie, so it's like a secret compartment for it. But I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow brush, and I'm just gonna brush the brows and fill it in. So I like to dip into both browns and use them equally. That way I use the product equally and not just one side more. So you can see the difference on this brow compared to this one where there's no product in it. So let's finish the other one. Okay, now that the brows are done, we can finish the complexion. Yeah, let's go on to bronzer. So I'm going to use the beautiful Rare Beauty bronzer stick. And this is in the shade Power Boost. And it's a beautiful, nice caramel shade. I really love how very silky this feels as well, and it blends really nicely into the skin. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use the same brush by Rare Beauty. This is a perfect brush to use for cream products as well. I'll let you know at the end which products I really recommend and which ones you can actually live without. Like, look how easy this product just blended into the skin. Let's add a little bit more. You see, it's not intimidating at all. It just mashes with the skin and it just disappears, leaving this nice bronzy effect. Oh, I also had the Rare Beauty concealer brush, so this actually is very good to push the product into the skin as well. So you can use whatever you want, like a sponge or a brush, whatever you feel comfortable. Okay, so let's move on to blush. Let's move on to highlighter. Highlighter, this is the new highlighter by Rare Beauty in the shade Enlighten. It is a very, very powerful highlighter. You can see that I actually made a dent in the dome. And for this, I'm gonna use a BK Beauty 112 brush and just like to add it before I'm adding my blush. Ooh, it's very nice and sparkly, but not glittery. Okay, so now let's move on to the blushes. So I have 3 blushes. I have 2 of these blushes. Okay, so here we have Bliss, and then here we have Joy. They're so pretty, but I also have this nice blush in the shade Nearly Neutral, and it's very, very cute. You just warm it up with the finger and it hasn't dried up or anything. It's very nice. So there it is. So I think I'm gonna go in with this one today because this is the newest one I have in my collection, but they're all very pretty and very pigmented and long lasting. I'm gonna use the same brush, which is this brush that I used for foundation, and just dab in and apply it. Very, very pretty blush. Okay, so if you want to get rid of any lines, you can just go in with your beauty sponge. And now let's move on to the cute powder by Rare Beauty. This is new as well, and I got mine in the shade Light, and it comes into this cute packaging where you just have to twist this and then the powder comes out through there. And I'm gonna put a little bit into the cap, and then I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender, and I'm gonna use this for my eyes and then for the center of my face. This is a very nice smoothing powder. It's not heavy at all. I have dry skin and I can actually wear this powder, but I don't like to put it up here because you have like those fine lines, and then any type of powder will make those fine lines, you know, come to life. So I don't want that. Okay, and then you want to make sure you close this. And we're done with the powder. So let's move on to eyes. Okay, so for eyes, I have the 2 Rare Beauty palettes. This is in the Magnetic Spirit, and this is in Confident Energy. And I'm gonna use both because I want to use shades from both palettes. Look how beautiful they are. And they're all sparkly, but they are very easy to use and blend. I'm gonna go in with this peach from this purple palette and use that as a transition shade. I'm gonna go in with a BK Beauty 201 brush. You see though, even though they're sparkly, they just transfer so nicely onto the eye. That's a very nice soft peach. Let's go into this nice brown here. This is from the other palette. And I'm gonna let's use a BK Beauty 212 brush and put this into the crease and outer corner here. So that looks very nice and smoky. So let's just blend everything nicely together. Go into a cleaner brush and diffuse the lines around the shade that you applied. That creates that nice softness. And let's use, while we're here, I'm going to use a BK Beauty 207 brush and go into this brown again and just add it on the bottom lash line. Okay, so for the inner corner, I'm gonna go into this palette right here and use this shade with my finger. It's a very nice brightening shade, and just put this in the inner corner here. Every time I use this palette, I created something colorful, so I want to go for something more neutral today. These are very nice eyeshadow palettes. I really, really enjoy them. So I don't have a Rare Beauty mascara, but I'm gonna quickly go off camera, apply some mascara, and enjoy this intermission, and I will be right back. Okay, so the eyes are complete. I have used my Merit mascara for the bottom lashes and my Clinique mascara for the top lashes. But I forgot to add a little bit of that highlighter in the inner corner. Let me find it here. And the underneath the brow bone. So I'm going to go into the highlighter with my pinky and just add that in the inner corner. I think it just changes that whole look. Look at that. It's so pretty. Now for the, I'm going to use like a blinked brushes. This is E4 and just add it underneath the brow bone here. So pretty. And I went ahead and I added the Makeup by Mario black eyeliner in my waterline to smoke it up a little bit more. And now I'm gonna go into lips. Okay, so for lips, I don't have, unfortunately, anything by Rare Beauty. I don't buy lipsticks because I find them to be all very similar to drugstore or to the ones that I have, and I don't think they're anything special. They are beautiful. The formula is beautiful, but I don't really like to spend my money on those. So I like to use what I have in my collection until I run out. So I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine Lip Liner. For lipstick, I'm just going to use my Dior Lip Glow Oil, and this is in the shade Rosewood. And I'm just going to add this in the middle here. And I think that's gonna be my lips for today. Yes, I think that this look turned out so good. What do you guys think? Here is the actual final look. I'm loving it. It's just so soft, subtle, yet so glam. I don't know. I think it's just, you can use this on an everyday. Let's go through the products and let me tell you what I definitely recommend. I definitely recommend the actual brow product. This duo product is so easy to use. It lasts all day. It gives you that nice waxy look on your brows without making them look cakey, and the product doesn't fall out of your brows. It doesn't smudge. It's a beautiful product to have. I love this. I've been wearing it daily. I really love the eye brightener. You can use this under your foundation, on top of your foundation. You can just use it on those days, on those no makeup days, like if you don't want to wear makeup, and just add this to brighten your under eye area. I really love this. I definitely recommend the primer. It's hydrating. It provides enough luminosity without making your skin oily and greasy. And I really, really love the bronzer. This bronzer is beautiful, easy to use. It's so soft on the skin. It blends without leaving patchiness on your skin. Definitely recommend this bronzer. I really love it. I love the new highlighter. I've been using this daily as well. I had to put this away because that's all I've been grabbing. And what else? Those are my top products I recommend. I also recommend the complexion brush. And if you love a concealer brush, this is all you need. You don't need more than one concealer brush. If you already have one, it's okay. But these two brushes I have been loving. Now for the blushes are all beautiful. The powder, the foundation is something that I love. I love the finish. It looks really, really beautiful. I just kind of see it maybe sit more on my skin more than my other favorite foundations I own. It's not a bad product, but there are better foundations out there on the market. So it's an okay product. I love it. It looks beautiful. I'm happy I have it. I'm not going to get rid of it, but it's not something that I say you have to go purchase this. This is a must in your collection. The concealer, on the other hand, I love more than the foundation. For some reason, this provides a little bit more. I think the formula is a little bit different. This is more like satin, and this is a little bit more hydrating from what I feel on my face. And of course, the blushes are really beautiful. If you do pick up a blush by Rare Beauty in this kind, all you need is one or even a mini if she still has the minis, because a little bit goes a long way and you're not gonna go through this. They are so pigmented and they will last you a lifetime. This, however, this I like because I actually feel like I'm going through it and I'm actually finishing the product and I don't have to like worry about it. You can see how much I've used. It's just a beautiful blush to have. I love it. So anyways, and this is the powder. Powder feels really nice for dry skin, and it has a 12 months shelf life. And where is this made? This is made in Italy, so it's a really good product. It just gets rid of all those pores, and it makes your complexion look really flawless. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this full face of Rare Beauty. If you did, don't forget to like this video, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.